Here's you a little teaser for the Shape Halloween special. I think something's following me. It's a comin'. You go barricade that door. It's gonna get in, Big Red. You go barricade that door. Hurry, get over there and barricade.
Hey everybody, it's the Shape, back to another video. Countdown to Halloween. Now, I'm still working on my set back here in case you're wondering why it looks jumbled up and everything. I'm trying to find that perfect angle. And I watched quite a few YouTube videos where they've got the background lit up and just like red or blue, and they're like sitting further into the foreground. And I think that's the way. I think it'll look good when I'm done. Got a lot of work to do changing those lights though. I'm going to move them all the way across the whole back there. Now, that being said, Callan from Smack Spam, baby. He did a video that really got my attention. And you're going to see why in just a second. Ain't that right, Callan? Now, Shapesters, Shape Army, you know how I love myself them top 5 videos. Top 10s, top 15s, whatever the case. Gives you more to look at, and sometimes you can find some hidden gems. And then sometimes you can find these, these top 5 people that yell out all these paranormal clips don't really do much research. You can find that out as well. But that's neither here nor there. Let's take a look at these paranormal clips.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham.
On March 9, 2023 at 3:17 a.m, an unidentified figure was caught on CCTV, triggering not only curiosity, but the site's motion detection alarm as well. In the footage sent to us by one of our viewers, Andy Russell, something odd is caught on camera. The silhouette is neither distinctly humanoid nor recognisably animal. The first instinct might be to write it off as an insect on the lens or...
That particular clip was sent to, I guess, Callan from one of his supporters. And he says this could be a bug on the lens. But then you hear the alarm go off and then you're like, well, if that's a bug on the lens, it ain't gonna set that alarm off. Now, that's not to say that, now you couldn't coordinate it either. Like, say somebody wanted to fake it, right? And the alarm, you got to make it go off as a bug is on the lens. I think that would be hard to time that. So you can make your alarm go off, obviously, in your house. So what I think happened here, I think that what they done was seen the bug on the lens and went back and just overlaid the alarm going off at the same time. That's what I think happened. It looks like a bug on the lens. Or, I mean, it could be like a seed, some of those seeds that float in there. It could be some kind of particle. But I don't think it's a spirit. I mean, it could be Bigfoot.
This interaction with the physical environment pushes the narrative away from a mere camera glitch, planting it firmly into the realm of the unknown.
Or it's a flying insect that's flying toward the camera lens.
You kind of lost me there, Callan. I don't think anybody in their right mind is going to say that's a glitch. It's obviously something in front of the camera. But I don't think that, like, says paranormal either. I mean, there's so many things that can be before you would even say that it's paranormal. Let's look at the next clip.
Uploaded by user elkakui.tv, the clip features a chilling incident from a late-night bus ride in India.
Why do I feel like Callan cut out the part that shows her shadow?
In the eerie footage, we see the bus driver at the end of his shift urging a woman to disembark. Cloaked under a shroud, her face should be visible, yet all we can see is darkness.
They call her the Faceless Woman in this clip. Now, maybe she didn't want people putting a camera on her face, for one. Maybe she was, causing trouble and the guy pulled his camera out to record her. Faceless, when I hear that, it makes me think no face. Like there's just no face there. Like it's just skin color with no eyes, nose, or mouth. Or just nothing there where a face should be. But when you zoom in, you clearly see a face.
What do you guys see? I see a face mask and I see her flesh above the face mask. It's as if she's wearing one of these type masks. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, you can definitely see her eyes, her nose, and a mask at the bottom of her face. Now let's overlay the images. Yep, that's definitely what I see. Let's look one more time. That's definitely it.
At one point, the driver says, "Call the police, this lady doesn't have a face." A chilling statement that further amplifies the tension. The incident continues for some time before the authorities are contacted. However, according to reports, when the police finally arrived and inspected the bus, the mysterious woman was nowhere to be found. Adding an extra layer to the mystery, several viewers have claimed that the woman casts no shadow.
No face, no shadow. This, it must be paranormal. This must be supernatural. But, you gotta look at the lighting. The lighting is above and to the side, and not far to the side on the bus. So the shadow is going to be there, but it's not going to be like right out in the aisle where people, walk by to get off the bus. But watch this clip as they're coming to a stop, because there's really bright lights outside shining in on the bus. Tell me what you see.
In the eerie footage,
Did you catch it? You guys see that?
When the outside light shines through, looky there. There is her shadow. Plain as day.
Next eerie piece of footage was uploaded to YouTube by user Nexmatic. This homeowner was home alone one night when he heard some noises coming from the spare room. Fearing a burglar might have snuck in, he grabs his phone and flashlight to investigate.
In all top 5 videos, you guys know I picked that one clip that I can say, well, out of all the clips we watched in this video, this one to me comes off as probably the most chance probability that it's something I can't explain.
Let me put it in a language you can understand.
Now, this would fall under that, as you're about to see, but, I mean, let's take a look and I'll show you what I mean.
It's not quality footage, but the part that stumps me is there should not be no overlap right here.
watching that again, as he flicks on the flashlight, you can make out a strange dark figure in the corner of the room.
Now, is this the reflection of the cameraman? I don't think so. It looks like a woman sitting there.
To me, that looks like a person. And that looks like a lady that's just leaning forward. Maybe she's wearing makeup. I don't know. She looks pretty pale, but some people do, especially the way the lighting is and it's dark in there. But, I mean, there's not much here to work with, but she doesn't look like she's transparent. And maybe all ghosts don't look transparent. Maybe they can manifest enough energy to make them look solid. I don't know. But she looks solid to me. Unlike this next clip.
A spectral image looming over the bay, instilling fear and awe in residents, is the focus of a captivating photograph sent to us by one of our viewers, Rachel O'Donovan. At first glance, the picture seems to portray a ghostly ship hovering in mid-air.
Ooh, who lives in that pineapple under the sea? Ooh.
Well, I think everybody who knows anything about science could debunk this. Now, let me tell you what happened. Here's what happened. This is...
However, residents can now breathe easily. What appears to be a supernatural maritime visitor is in fact the result of a fascinating and complex natural phenomenon known as Fata Morgana. A Fata Morgana is a unique type of complex mirage.
You mean Callan is starting to debunk? Wow, where would he have come up with that concept? No, all jokes aside, hey, this is great. You know what? Props to him. I'm glad.
An uncanny find on the shores of Queensland's Keppel Sands has set the internet abuzz, with images of a mermaid-like skeleton igniting a wave of speculation and...
Oh, wow. Mermaids. Ho. The remains of a mermaid. Oh, wow, man. I could, honestly, I could go my whole life without seeing something like this, because you know what you're about to see before you even look is either a movie prop or real skeletons just mixed and matched, the bones. Let's see which one it is.
The Eerie remains were stumbled upon by 34-year-old Bobby Lee Oates, who was initially on the lookout for a campsite. Oates found to bear an uncanny resemblance to a mermaid. Its anomaly, estimated to be about 2 meters long, the human-like skull boasted an elongated jawline and hair that reminded Oates of a cow or kangaroo.
Yes, I definitely thought mermaid when I saw that.
Yes, that jumbled up mess is definitely the exact skeletal structure I would have thought, yep, that's definitely a mermaid. Yeah, out of all the mermaids I've ever seen, especially in cartoons, I'd have said, yeah, that looks like that, yeah. That's got to be a mermaid.
This version was uploaded to Instagram by user Depths of Despair 01. The camera holder has stumbled upon a well in the middle of the desert. After hearing some strange noises coming from deep within, he takes a look.
Anybody that watches this clip would say, yeah, that is creepy. That is, I'll give you that. It's probably staged, but it's creepy. I mean, babies crying. A bunch of baby cries in the bottom of that well, and little shiny little things that they say are eyeballs. I'd have to add more proof than that. It looks like to me something that shines when light hits it. But there's bugs down there too. And, you know, flying bugs for that matter. But yeah, think about it this way. We don't know what's in that well, right? That could be a shallow well that they go and hang out in. There could be people down there playing sound effects down in the well, or it just could be overlaid. So many things here. What's them little sparkles that's supposedly eyeballs? They don't look like eyeballs to me.
Screams can be heard emanating from the darkness.
If you brighten the image up, you can make out what appears to be eyes staring up out of the well.
Bugs, minerals, rocks, different things will shine in the dark. I mean, even, you know, insects, even animals. So I really can't say these are eyeballs.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already, mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs, hello, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down, the crowd goes so loud he opens his mouth.
The Euphrates River, traversing the landscapes of Syria and Iraq, has seen a noticeable reduction in its water levels in recent years.
And the construction of dams resulting in a drastic decline in the river's flow.
The receding waters have revealed a wealth of previously hidden ancient structures, enticing archaeologists to investigate these newly uncovered wonders
that have remained concealed underwater for centuries.
Now, this stuff fascinates me. I don't know about you guys. There'll be a secret word in this video too. But what I wanted to say is, I think that they'll find some way to muck and gobble up this fascinating find of, you know, actual living corridors and areas where humans used to travel, but now it was underwater, then the water drowned it out or left. Then you get to see it again, but they will muffle it. You can bet they'll muddy this thing up, more muddy than it's already been muddied. You know, this is Atlantis or just something.
Footage of these eerie, recently exposed riverbeds have been shared online. A local villager exploring these parched riverbeds recorded a chilling video that was subsequently uploaded to YouTube by a user named Mustafa King Hutchinson. The video captures an unnerving auditory phenomenon.
I mean, could you not run a pipe under this and then talk through the other side?
Now, this automatically stood out to me. Those sounds, I've heard them before. Now, if you're a 80s, 70s, 60s kid, 50s, 40s, whatever, 30s, you'll probably remember how you had one buddy that would be at the end of like any kind of hose, like a water hose that you cut both ends, and you could talk through like, "Hey buddy, what are you doing?" And it would travel through and you could hear it out the other end, you know, the echo and the muffle and all that. Now, nowadays, you could run one of them underground and, you know, have the other end poking out of the ground, cover it with dirt, get on the other end and holler your little heart out. 10 of you. You could have women, men, and babies. Just, oh, making noise, and it travels through the pipe, and it sounds like, oh, wow, that is coming from hell itself. But that's what it sounds like to me. Comment below what it sounds like to you. But I've done that 1,000 times. You can even take a hose, a plastic hose with riffles in it, and spin it like that, and it'll make the scariest, creepiest sound you've ever heard. And real quick, I also thought about it a second. Now, what if that is a little cave of some sorts, or like a hole that runs underground? What if there's a group of people on their side of the hill, and this hole runs through that hill and goes out to their side, and there are a bunch of people getting together, having fun, yelling, playing, screaming, whatever, and you're hearing the sound travel through that little hole, cave, little cylinder thingy coming out the other end. It's going to sound contorted, it's going to sound creepy, but that's a possibility as well. It's not necessarily staged. But I mean, if it is real, then tell me where the voices are coming from.
Our last clip of the day was captured inside the emergency department of a hospital in Medellin, Colombia.
The footage was uploaded to TikTok by user Elmore8411.
Oh no, not balloons again. Come on, people. You remember the whole twin paranormal debacle of the balloon going down the state? You know what? I quit. What, you think it's cringe? Well, put that on your cringe. I'm out of here. Now, I love this clip, okay? Number of things. Now, I'm going to show you this next clip coming up, and I thought it stood out to me because as the balloon is moving by the spirit, there's a cut there as if the balloon lost momentum. They turned the camera off, smacked it a little bit, and then turned the camera back on.
If this balloon's moving by itself, why is there a cut right there? Makes no sense, people.
It looks like the balloon is drifting with purpose. Its eerie movements have spurred many viewers to say that a ghostly child is responsible.
Yes, a ghostly child is responsible for that balloon moving. Like I said, there's a number of things wrong with that. First off, as we're about to see, when the balloon gets further down the hall, It keeps going and hits the wall, and then it starts moving to the right. You know, if a spirit child wanted to go in that room, why would they walk all the way to the wall, bump the wall, and then go that way? It's as if airflow has something to do with it.
Alright, let's say the spirit of a ghost is carrying this. Why would you walk all the way over to the wall before you decided to turn? That makes no sense. You gotta go all the way to the wall? A ghost would act like a person. A spirit would have went this way. Why would you walk straight to the wall?
Either it has something to do with airflow, or it could be, there's a small chance that it could have been a child that was blind and hit the wall and felt it and then moved on to the next room. And I am not poking fun. I'm just pointing out what I'm seeing here.
Airflow is airflow. Whether it's going this direction or counterclockwise, doesn't really matter. I mean, the balloon's going to do what the air does.
Now, I guess a question that could be asked is any evidence of paranormal good enough for a debunker? Because anything can be faked. We know that. Even like anything a ghost can do, a human can do. And there's a problem we need to address. So I need to address that in a video all by itself, because that can be a problem. But comment below what your guys' thoughts are on these clips. I kind of like doing like a bunch of them, just kind of reacting and looking like, yeah, that don't make sense. This don't make sense, yada, yada, yada. Oh, by the way, the secret word is plug in. Try to hide that one. Now, comment below any questions you may have. Like I said, these are teachable moments. I like doing clips like this is because you can address different ways you can fake. I'm not saying they're fake, I'm just saying you can address it. Even though, and sometimes it's nothing to do with paranormal, but they'll just tell a story to make it paranormal when what you're looking is normal. What you're seeing is normal, whether it's science or a person sitting on a bus. Countdown to Halloween, baby. I love you guys, I appreciate you, and of course I'll see you in the next video. And y'all come back now, you hear?